Kind of in the middle of the main story, or also like a few side quests around, so I guess I can also do those while I'm at it. That old man's dish? Yes, I did have some. Those gnocchi were quite delicious. Did you feel it was lacking in any way? Well, if I must say, the taste was new, but it felt a little off. But didn't you say they were delicious?
Indeed.
Yes, of course, but the gnocchi I ate had a Redding seasoning. Felt a little different from the authentic Renin food, and it didn't seem to fit a Danon dish. To make it more palatable to Renins, I would have likened it to be a bit more sweet and sour.
Of course.
I see, so Renins and Danons have different tastes as well. I bet Gordano is still in the process of recreating Renin dishes. But what I said was only if I had to nitpick. I want to thank the old man for making such a nice meal.
Right.
Okay, we'll let him know. Well, I'd better get going then. I'm craving that old Danon's cooking now. Just the difficulty of mashing up cuisines.
Yeah.
You're asking if I ate a dish by a man named Gordano? Yeah, he made a dish called gnocchi, I think. It's actually pretty good. I'd love to try it again.
Hey.
Well then, when you ate the dish, did you feel like anything was lacking? Lacking? If I had to pick something, I suppose it tasted too familiar. Too familiar, huh? Could you be a little more specific? I don't mean it in a bad way. It's just that the seasoning was a Danon style that I'm used to. But actually, I've been into Renin dishes lately. There's a lot of food made by Renin people here, right? So, now I'm interested in Renin seasoning, and I've been doing some research. What I just said was only if I had to choose something, though. Grateful to the man who made that dish, of course.
Interesting.
Danon seasoning, huh? That's something I never really thought about. I'm sure it was Gradino's kindness to make everyone feel at ease with a taste of home in this world full of confusion. He's a strange old man, but he seems to really he really wants to make people happy with his cooking. Is that enough? I got some other stuff to do.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for your time. I'll be sure to share your feedback with him. Cool.
We've heard a lot about food, but not much about how we can actually help.
I'm sure Gordino will be able to figure something out. Let's tell him what we've learned.
Alright. I don't know what people thought of my cooking. It's okay, Gordano. They both asserted it was, or if it was only if they had to nitpick.
Yes.
That's it. I get it now. This must be what I'm missing in my cooking.
Oh.
Sounds like you had an epiphany, Gordano. Yes, but to make that dish, I need the ingredients. Those ingredients are a sweet and sour lumpy fruit, and a blue fish that tastes raw or cooked. And last but not least, something that neither oinks nor hops. Your descriptions are always so vague. I have no idea what kinds of ingredients those are. At the very least, rat pig meat, maybe. A fruit that is sweet and sour, like an orange. It's too early to give up, Alphen. Cooking is about thinking, it's not about thinking, it's about feeling. Exactly. And what I felt is necessary for true gastronomy's taste fusion. But as you can see, I'm too hungry to get up and move. I can only rely on you guys.
Just great.
Ordano, you're actually doing fine, aren't you? Anyway, go find me those ingredients I just told you about. If you do that for me, I'll make the dish myself and give you the recipe too. Okay. I should already have rat pig meat. Apparently I already have the fruit. I need bluefish that tastes great raw or cook. Bluefish.
Hey, I think that might be what we're looking for.
Oh,
We've got
mackerel,
all the
I
ingredients
see.
Gordino asked for.
Time to make our delivery. How's this?
Are these enough ingredients, Gordino? The sweet and sour lumpy fruit is strawberries. The bluefish that tastes great raw or cook is mackerel. And something that neither oinks nor hops sounds like brown pigs, don't you think? Oh, this is wonderful. I can finally achieve true gastronomy, I've thought. I'm really curious what you're going to cook up. Don't you rest, young lady. Now I'm gonna show you what true gastronomy is with my cooking. All done.
What?
Looks like normal gnocchi. There's no, like, potato in there, though. Don't judge a dish by its looks. I'll listen to all your complaints after you eat it. Like Gordino says often, save your thoughts until you have a taste. Fair enough. Alright, let me try a bite. This is so delicious. It looks like normal gnocchi, but the unexpected combination of textures between gnocchi and the other ingredients is amazing. And this delicate taste. Wait, don't tell me all the ingredients are netted into the gnocchi dough too. Seems like you guys notice. This is the new fusion dish that is appropriate for this world. By using Dannon seasoning as a base and blending it with Renin seasoning, I was able to bring out the best of both styles. It tastes palatable to both Dannon's and Renin's. This is the true gastronomy I've sought. So, this is true gastronomy. Now, tell me your thoughts on my cooking once more.
Here we go.
You already know what we're going to say. Absolutely exquisite. I'm in heaven, harmonized. I'm just gonna screenshot this real quick. There we go. Looks like the hungry young woman and her friends have yet again taught me something new. However, I'm just only taking my first step on the path towards true gastronomy. I'll concoct recipes that represent the fusion of our worlds and bring smiles to the faces of Renans and Danans alike. Not one soldier in the background just looking at us weirdos. So that's your way of coexisting. I think that's a great approach. There's no doubt your dishes can bring smiles to people all around the world. As I go traveling, I may come to need your help again. Yes, and I'll look forward to being able to taste your true gastronomy once more. There we go. Cute.
Forging a path to coexistence through cuisine is an arduous task.
I have faith he can pull it off, though.
His cooking sure put a big smile on Shion's face.
I'm sure the day will come when Dannons and Renans share meals together without a second thought.
Nice. Is there something over here? What the heck is this? Oh, wait, child, I see you.
Look! Over there! It's the girl!
Quickly, Zoogles are closing in.
We have to move.
You take meticulous
There you
care
go.
of your fire.
That must have been scary. It's okay now. Is it really?
Okay.
Yes, the Zoogles are all gone now. We heard from your mom and your friend about what happened, so we came looking for you. Oh, so he... Yes, you have a good friend. I hope you learn from this not to go carelessly wandering outside the city. Okay, I'm sorry. You can get home here by yourself. Try not to worry your mother and friend like that again. Gotcha. Thank you.
So then,
Well, we should head back to... Yes. Sorry seems to be doing just fine, so we should let Gil know. Alright. Disaster averted. I'm mental up extra large. Okay. We'll try that.
Looks perfect. Morning, Miguel. What's for Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still half asleep.
It's almost upsetting. Okay.
Wilbur! Make some noise if you can hear us!
admittedly, this would be easier if Rapigs could understand human speech.
Maybe. But even if they could, it's possible they would be too scared to reply anyway.
At any rate, all we can do is keep searching. Let's move on to the next spot.
Look! There's someone over there!
Yes, but it isn't Nazamil.
Well, let's go take a look anyway.
Let me find this pig first before I do anything else.
Where could that little... Wait, look! A rat pig is being attacked by Zoogles!
That must be Wilbur.
Oh no, Wilbur.
Consider yourself finished.
Now, it's safe to come out, Wilbur. But you were scared, huh? Come here, little guy. I shouldn't do that. Wow, you got away with animals law. I imagine saving this bacon has a lot to do with it. I'm pretty sure this has got to be Wilbur. We ought to bring him back to the ranch. Alright. Wilbur A. Zilcrest is back safe and sound, and it's all thanks to you. Not a scratch on him either. Happy Rat Pig makes for a happy ending.
What?
Sounds like the name of some lord. Anyway, I'm glad we found him safe and sound. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll never forget your kindness. Especially you, Law. I knew someone who was loved by animals like you would surely find Wilbur for me. So, you know, if you don't mind, may I hold your hand?
Huh?
Yes, ma'am. Please. Thank you. Here I go.
That's just...
No way. So you really like...
nice job.
Right then. Thanks to you, Law, I finally found the courage to confess my true feelings to a pig. Huh? Huh? Oh, Wilbur, you're just so cute. That wonderful pink fur. I just can't get enough. That's what you meant? This young lady really loves Wilbur A. Zilcrest, regardless of his species, you see. Look, Bogdell. Wilbur is looking at me with loving eyes. Oh my. I thought she was in love with me. I guess you're only loved by animals. Now, don't be so down, kid. Look, the other rat pigs are gathering around as well. They're looking at me all over again. Damn it, my clothes are getting soaked. Hey, Renwell, is there a national art to attract girls? Of course not. Anyway, you're popular with animals. Isn't that fantastic? Want to be popular with humans? Sheesh, your thoughts are so predictable. Besides, honestly, I wouldn't tell you if one did exist. Huh? Did you say something, Renwell?
What?
Nothing. Hey, don't come near me with your soggy clothes.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, it seems you're already loved by someone, kiddo. Romantic and sexual tension.
Man, sometimes it's a pain being so beloved by animals. Wish I were this popular with humans.
You really want tons of people fawning over you?
Just to see what it's like. But really, the truth is, I'd be fine with just one special person.
Oh. Is that so?
Alpha and Shion are already paired up. Dolim and Kisara are on their way. Come on, you two. Alright. Let me also turn the Zare quest as well. Kisara, you're back too. What do you mean too?
Yeah!
My dear Zare came back just moments ago. So sorry to have sent you out looking for her. Looks like she had got ahead of us once again. But she seems more plump than I recall. Her fur seems strangely shiny. Were you playing around in town all day? Why didn't you come home? I was so worried about you.
No.
No, she wasn't just playing around. Zare was working hard for the city. Really?
Good.
Yes, when it comes to destroying the walls that exist between Renans and Danans, she was more effective than a bumbling politician. My pretty girl right here? My. I'll have to work hard to follow Zare's example. Become a cat, Dolim. Kitty. Thank you for helping everyone in Menancia, Kisara. Sorry to put you all out. I know you got your hands full. It was nothing. I'm going to do whatever I can to help realize my brother's dream. Besides, you gotta be ready for Doling to return to Menancia anytime, right? What does Doling have to do with anything? I'll leave it at that. Alright, this is for you from everyone here. Hope it does you good on your travels.
Thank you.
I kind of feel like I've been brushed off, but thank you. Menacia's in your hands for a while longer, Legil. Cool. I guess that's for, doing all of the Menacia reconstruction quests.
Zara brought everyone together, huh?
Maybe.
I guess the appeal of cats is universal. Aw, you've got plenty of appeal too, Hoodle. Don't you worry.
Alright. I think we're good on side quest, so let's do the freaking main quest and look for this girl.
Are you this kid's mom? I'm glad everyone's all right.
Are you going to kill us now?
What?
Or are you going to take my daughter away and brainwash her?
Wait, it's not like that.
Lies! I know who you are. The blazing sword of Dana is here to oppress us. And if we fight back, we die. I've heard it all.
Freaking propaganda.
No, listen.
I never should have come here. I'm leaving.
Wait, you...
Don't come any closer!
Doling, that would be a very good time to help.
Well, that wasn't Nazamil.
Seemed like she wanted to move to Vicente, but in the end, she probably wouldn't have been able to fit in. I feel sorry for her child. Are you okay?
This isn't the first time this has happened. Let's go back to Vicente.
Rough.
What was up with that woman and her daughter? And here we were worried about them.
It's all right, Law. Even knowing how deep-rooted the conflict between Renans and Danans is, it's still difficult to accept that some people just won't listen.
Right. Putting all the blame for what happened on one person? It's irrational.
Poor Alphen. Alright.
It's too bad that wasn't Nazamil, but at least we know for sure now.
Yeah. Let's head back to Vicente.
Where we're heading? Oh, wait.
You've been looking a bit blue these days. Want to talk about it?
Well, you know how for the past year I've been traveling with Shion? Without settling down in any one place like the rest of you?
To seal up the mausoleums, right? That's something only you guys can do.
The reason I didn't stay in cities for long was because I wanted to avoid people.
Because everyone's either calling you a hero or a destroyer, right? That's why you exploded in Nies, isn't it?
Yeah. I wanted to protect Nazamil, but it wasn't just for her. A lot of that anger was for my own sake as well.
But what else could you do? Any way you look at it, they were in the wrong.
Even so, I should have handled it better. If I hadn't lost control and caused this whole mess, Nazamil wouldn't have run off.
Look, I get why it's bothering you, but that doesn't mean...
It's not just her, is it? I get the sense that behind all this, you're actually anxious about your future.
Alphen's future? What are you talking about?
You really are perceptive when it comes to other people.
If people could be perceptive about their own business, no one would ever have anything to worry about.
No doubt. You're right, though. I'm in this mess just handling my own problems. I worry I'm not ready.
Regardless of what anyone says, it's your life. Don't let your future slip away from you. Or perhaps I should say, your future together?
Wait, that's... you mean Alphen and Shion?
Spluttering like a fish is not proper decorum, young man.
You're not even that old!
I'll still have to think it over and choose for myself, but... I do feel better now. Thanks, guys.
Gotta get a raid ready, dude.
How many times do I have to tell you? We cannot allow that!
What's wrong with asserting a right that I obviously have?
Not again.
Just a random running dude.
Fine. If it's come to this, I'll use my astral arts to show you who your master is.
Enough!
Why, you insolent!
This man wishes to emigrate here, but is demanding preferential treatment because he's a Renin.
That's not how things are done here. Did you come here without knowing that?
Lord Dohalim. I had heard talk, of course, but I considered the rumors too preposterous to believe. So, it's true. The Blazing Sword and the Lord are working in league with one another. What an affront to our people!
Get out of here, dude. You suck.
Thank you for your help. He wouldn't listen to reason.
Lately, more and more Renins and Danins are acting like that.
It's true. I'm trying to think of solutions, but it's a very delicate situation.
Oh, one other thing. Droshin from the Department for Welfare was looking for you all. He says he has something to discuss.
Alphen. It's difficult to receive such hostility from a stranger. I know I've experienced it myself, but don't worry.
You've been here all along.
Nazamil, where have you...
Be patient. Just for a little longer.
What are you cooking, little girl? Uh-oh.
Nazamil, come back! I want to talk...
Nazamil was right here. Maybe we can... it's no good. There are too many people.
What did she mean by be patient? And why appear now of all times?
We spent so long searching for her. Was she actually watching us the whole time?
I'm worried that Nazamil's gonna be like the main villain of this scenario, actually. Okay. Concerned.
Please forgive me for summoning you all. I was hoping I could ask you to deliver a personal correspondence to Cisloden.
Cisloden? Okay.
A delivery? Isn't that a job for the Service Corps?
What are you doing in Cisloden?
Usually, yes. Truth be told, they aren't too fond of the Corps over there as of late.
Really? The letter is for Bregan of the Silver Swords, right? I can't see him being upset about it.
He isn't the issue. It's the citizens of Cisloden.
Yeah.
They're not just wary of Renins, but Danins too.
Makes sense. It is Cislodia after all.
I see. And you've come to us because you think no one would risk interfering with us. Is that it?
Yes. Of course, I don't think such a task would require all of you to carry it out.
What do you want to do? It's possible Nazamil will come back here.
Judging by that interaction, I don't think we'll see her again. Until she's ready. In which case, it's meaningless to continue searching for her. I think we should stay together so we're not apart when she returns.
But...
she's just gonna keep shadowing us, it's
What
fine,
Dohalim
probably.
says makes sense. Besides, we've been trying to find Nazamil for a while. It would be good for you to focus on other things for a bit.
Get away from the city, dude.
Alright then. We'll make the trip to Cisloden.
Thank you so much. Here is the letter.
So what's this correspondence about?
It's a formal letter between autonomous organizations.
If only we could use Renin communication equipment.
True. There are so many Renin machines we've been unable to use since Lenegus collapsed. Menancia always soothes my soul.
I no longer rule here, but it still pleases me to hear you say so.
You deserve some credit, man. Menancia couldn't be what it is now without your help.
He's right, Dohalim. Still, it has plenty of room to grow.
That's right. Which means our work is far from over.
Let's do everything we can to help Menancia improve, bit by bit.
Alright. Baby.
Did Hoodle do something?
Oh, no, it's fine. I was just surprised to see him appear out of nowhere. I'm sorry for worrying you.
Right.
Shion, do you still have some
Yeah.
of your anxieties from when you had your thorns?
Yeah, I guess. Sometimes I still panic when someone approaches me too suddenly. You know what they say about old habits dying hard.
Right. That must be difficult.
But overall, I've gotten pretty used to physical contact with others. It makes me happy more than anything.
The joy of human contact. Hearing that from you, of all people, makes it sound all the more wonderful.
Yeah, I'm with you there. And also, I think it's easy to forget as you grow older, but just the warmth of another can be really comforting. It's cold in Cislodia, but when I hug Hoodle tight, it warms me right to the soul.
I remember how, whenever I was feeling anxious or when times were hard, my brother would silently rub my back. The warmth of his hand told me that everything was going to be all right. It was reassuring.
Yeah, it's a way of communicating without words, isn't it?
I've still only experienced that a few times, but I think I understand.
Well, for what it's worth, you're always welcome to hug me, or even just lean on me, whenever you want. You too, Rinwell.
Yeah, and the same goes for the two of you with me. You
Cute.
too, Hoodle. Look, Shion, Kisara's waiting for us with open arms.
Really? Now? Well, all right then. I guess it'll help me get more comfortable with this sort of thing. Thank you. Both of you.
Cute. Looks like I can teleport over, but I'm walk just in case something happens along the way. What's this guy doing? Got rid of the Zoogles. Thanks, I really appreciate it. Sure, I can't use astral arts, but I can do big things with these muscles. Okay, dude.
There's good eats anywhere you go, but Menancia can't be beat when it comes to extravagance.
There's so much fertile farmland around here that everything grows in abundance.
The disruption in the balance of astral energy affected the harvests. But Menancia still remains self-sufficient.
The variety in fresh ingredients makes this place perfect for anyone who likes cooking, too.
So, according to all of you, the best thing about Menancia is that it's some kind of food paradise?
Oh, of course not. The drinks are great too.
Maybe a foodie paradise.
Alright.
Kisara, I have been meaning to ask you. Do you find your duties leaving you overworked as of late?
How abrupt. What brought this question on?
Well, it's only that I worry you haven't been able to find the time to go fishing.
Oh, is that all? There's no need to worry. I do have other ways to relax outside of fishing. I used to fish to secure food for the day, but now that the food distribution network has stabilized, that's no longer an issue. That said, if you're ever feeling a craving for fish, don't hesitate to let me know.
That's a lovely suggestion, but it's the sight of you by the water, rod in hand, that has been etched into my mind. I find it unfortunate that, within the past year, I no longer have as many opportunities to see you enjoying yourself in the great outdoors.
Why don't you try fishing yourself then? You might like it. In fact, I'd be happy to plan something. It'd give me a chance to introduce you to the joy of fishing. You on one side of the rod, a fish on the other. It's like a negotiation, but also the perfect time for self-reflection. Though, of course, what really keeps you coming back is the excitement of landing a big one.
I'm afraid I'll have to decline.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I let myself get a bit carried away.
Oh, no. I can tell that fishing truly is special to you. What I mean to say is, I'd prefer to be an onlooker, relaxing at your side, and perhaps engaging in conversation from time to time.
Oh, Doe. It's settled then. I'll find the opportunity when things have calmed down.
Of course. When that time comes, I look forward to accompanying you.
Just get married already. Alright. Cislodia, Cisloden.
It's as cold
sun may have come back, but this place is still in the mountains.
It will take time for the current amount of snow to melt down to this region's new normal.
Alright.
I wasn't expecting you to come deliver a letter. Sorry for the trouble.
We heard they've been very critical of outsiders in Cislodia of late.
Cislodia still has almost no Renins, right?
The Renins are definitely all gone, but there's still some lingering uneasiness between the Danins here. And I keep hearing rumors about survivors of the Snake Eyes being active.
So, people will always fight, even among their own kind.
All you need for a disagreement is two people. If you want a reason, you can easily find one. Plus, this is Cislodia. It takes time for deeply ingrained mindsets to change.
Time, huh?
Of course, there are some people trying to actively change things. Some are even inspired by what you all are doing. If you don't mind, I hope you'll have a look around town.
I did. I got all the loot.
Thinking about the state of the city?
Yes. It's complicated, considering that the peace was made possible by driving out the Renins.
The Danins here are still working on reconciliation just amongst each other. We can't afford to be too hasty.
Alright.
It's awfully quiet for such a large city.
The snow muffles the noise somewhat, but the urge to keep quiet is also a hard habit to break.
Everyone's still avoiding eye contact. It's like nothing's changed.
It'll take more time for them to reach that level of comfort with other people.
Hey, you there. I knew I recognized you.
You're that...
Shh, not so loud.
What's wrong? The days of being monitored are long over.
Oh, come on. You didn't forget I used to be an informant, did you? Revenge and vigilante justice are officially prohibited, but still. Anyway, that's not why I'm here.
What? Is something the matter?
Yeah, a pal of mine left town and I haven't heard from him since. It's been 3 whole days.
Why not ask the Silver Swords? They should listen, regardless of your past.
You think I'd be suffering in silence if it were that easy?
Is there more to the story then?
You ask for help, then clam up. Not exactly what I'd call trustworthy.
Please, you're the only ones I can turn to.
Maybe we should help him out.
Law?
So, this guy's really a friend of yours?
Yeah, I'm not lying.
All right, we'll search for him.
A little fishy suspicious, you know.
You seem
Alright.
strangely supportive of him, Law.
I mean,
Law
sure,
used to be part of
he
the
used
Deep
to be
State,
an
so...
informant, but he's clearly trying to change his ways. I just want to help him with that.
I agree. In times like these, respecting someone's wish to start over seems more important than ever.
It must be hard to still be afraid to talk to each other, even after a whole year has passed.
I guess people like us will just have to keep doing our best to help things change.
He's saying the king is calling for him. I think.
I mean... I guess we could go, say hi to the owls in Owl Forest. Oh. Oh, I can buy stuff from you. Oh, I can buy gold gels from you. Okay.
Man, it sure is cold. Hey, Kisara, do you mind if I season dinner tonight?
That's fine with me, but why?
Because there's no better way to warm up than with extra spicy food. I've got some spices that are so hot, it'll feel like we're breathing fire.
Nope, never mind. Stay away from my cooking.
Alright.
Come here, sweetie. There you go. Very good. Yes, that's a good boy.
Shion? What are you doing over there all by yourself?
Oh! Alvin? It's not what it looks like. This is How much did you see?
You were waving your hand back and forth and muttering something.
What? So you were watching the whole time? How could you?
I'm sorry. Is it that upsetting?
It's a matter of privacy, Alphen. There's no excuse for peeping. But Shion, it's nothing to be ashamed of. I've done similar things myself.
You too?
Sure. Like sometimes when I'm fishing by myself, I'll imagine I'm sharing the catch with you all.
Doesn't that mean Kisara was peeping too?
Yes, you understand. Since we were all traveling together for so long, it was easy to get used to everyone being so close.
So then when they aren't there anymore, it can make you do strange things.
I actually tried a variety of other fluffy things as a stand-in, but it just wasn't the same.
Of course, that's a different thing entirely.
What are you two talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Petting Poodle?
Oh, I get it. That was practice for petting Hoot. If you like the little guy that much, why don't you just ask Rinwell if you can take care of him for a while?
That's not what we mean at all. You just don't understand.
You have a long way to go, Alphen.
What?
So, did you two want to pet Hoodle? What do you say, Hoodle? Would it be alright?
Really? All right. Here goes.
Ominous. Alright.
In these temperatures, collapsing outside of town is practically a death sentence.
Yeah, I hope he's okay.
I wonder what the reason is. We're not dealing with a criminal, are we? Someone's there!
It's a Renin, and he appears to be injured.
Uh-oh.
Thanks a lot. I went to gather herbs, but I got injured and couldn't move.
Say, you don't happen to have a Danon friend, do you?
Why do you ask?
So he's the one.
I knew it. Your friend asked us to find you.
He did? That idiot. What am I supposed to do if the people in town find out?
He must have been worried about you. Can you walk? Let's go back to town together.
No, I can't go to Cisloden. They kicked out all the Renins. I'm going back to my hideout in the mountains. Tell him thanks for me, okay?
Alright.
I never would have imagined his friend's a Renin.
It's no wonder he turned to us.
I wonder what their connection is.
I'm sure he can explain more.
A Renin and a former informant. Quite the odd couple.
So he didn't leave town. He was never in it to begin with.
How do you know he's missing unless he's in contact with the Renin civilization, maybe? Tired of being suspected by people, so I'm hiding on the ground. I'm not a formal informant, just so you know. Okay. If you say so, mate.
We found your friend. He made it safely back to his home.
I see. That's good to hear. Now that you've met him, you know why I had to turn to you.
And may we ask how you know each other?
When people found out I was an informant, things got nasty. I fled town, which would have been fine, but it was too cold and I collapsed.
And that's when he saved you?
At first I was suspicious, but I can tell when someone's fishy or not, and I knew he was sincere about helping me.
Why does he keep living in those snowy mountains instead of moving to one of the other realms?
He says he loves the Cislodian Mountains. Can you believe it? A year ago when the skies were clear, he said he was simply stunned. Couldn't believe how beautiful it was. He's a good guy, interesting to talk to, and he knows a lot. In return, I get him what he needs to survive.
Sounds like a nice relationship.
I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna get moving before we draw attention. Thanks, you helped a lot. I guess people weren't joking about you being a hero.
Again. Okay.
Cislodia looks the same as ever, but perhaps it actually has changed.
It bothers you, doesn't it? Being called a hero.
No.
Since we came all the way to Cislodia, why not check out Calaglia too?
Calaglia? I mean, I guess it's not far from here. But what about Nazamil?
We're not going to be able to find her now. She'll come to us when she wants to. So it doesn't matter where we are.
Well, I don't mind. But what about you, Alphen?
Let's go. It's better than spinning our wheels here.
Okay.
I do want to see how Calaglia looks now, actually, if it's still like a wasteland or what.
Calaglia, huh? I wonder how the Crimson Crows are doing.
Pretty much the same. Just doing a lot better.
Ah, shit.
Stays, obviously.
There we go, we're good. I'm worried that I might
Isn't
accidentally...
there anyone else who needs help?
You're starting to sound like Alphen.
Huh? I am?
Was that supposed to be a compliment?
I'm worried about accidentally cutting off dialogue, alright. Is there no quest? There is quest, okay. I guess I might as well do all the quests I can while I'm here. Let me get the one that's actually in Cislodon first.
To blazing Calaglia. Be careful not to get sick, everyone.
All I want right now is to escape this cold. But once we get there, I expect I'll miss it.
Oh, this is bad, really bad. If only there was someone who could help me.
Huh?
This guy's been glancing over at us for a while now. Does he want something? If he did, he would say something, wouldn't he? Don't worry about it, let's get going. Oh, whoa, oh, be to me. If only someone could help me. Me, the newest member of the Silver Swords. Alright, then, I guess there's no harm in asking. Yeah, clearly something's wrong. Jeez, this is totally Alphen's fault. I can't bring myself to leave people in the lurch anymore. You sure? You may have put on a cold demeanor when we first met, but you've always been kind.
Hey!
That's enough about me. And you. Isn't there something you want to ask, or want to talk with us about? Oh, yes, there is. Quite astute of you. I'm usually at Messia 224 to surveil and assist. The Danons in Cyslodia squabble a lot due to the past informing, but it happens every day in Messia 224 too. That's why the Silver Swords members like me are deployed there for surveillance. I see. So your problem has something to do with the people of Messia 224. Well, I came back to stock up on supplies, but I countered Zoogle several times on the way here. We managed to hide and get through it, but we'll have a lot of cargo on the way back, and we're worried we may be attacked. They're running rampant in the Nevera snow plains in particular. Took all I had just to get here. That being said, I'll be reamed out if I don't deliver those supply soons. Those supply soons. It's fine. This is bad, real bad.
Dion.
Well, now we know what his deal is. We could handle those Zoogles, couldn't we? Okay.
Just great.
I'd say you pick up Alphen's Savior Complex more than I have, Rinwell. I suppose you're right.
You did it!
Fantastic. Now I can get back safely. Oh, and do you think you can wipe them out nice and quick? It's just the Messia 224 folks already think we're spying on them. I don't want to take them off more. Soda Manning, watch yourself or you'll sully the name of the good name of the Silver Swords. But people will suffer if supplies aren't delivered. I'll keep that in the back of my mind. Alright.
Let's get rid of these Zoogles quickly. They're probably keeping people from the supplies they need.
You're so kind, Shion.
She sure is.
Alright. There's also something new in the training grounds in Mencia, okay. Does this look Gil again? I can only tell because Zara is with... Yep. It's about time. I've been waiting for you, Kisara. That voice, Gil, you're wearing Renan armor again. Where in the world do you get it this time? I borrowed 4 or 5 Renan armor from a colleague. It took rigorous training for me to handle it well. I endured it all to bring our battle to an end. This will be our final match.
What?
What? Did you say final?
Yeah!
Yep. Our record right now is 60-60. Let's settle it for good with this one final match.
Here we go!
Fine, I'm up for it. Of course we'll end up winning. No, I'll end up winning. You both seem to have plenty of spirit, but I'm guessing there won't be an agreeable winner this time either. What do you mean? I'm determined to settle things this time. But not even 120 matches were enough to determine a winner. I say this must be fate. Well, I do kind of agree with that. Therefore, I shall step in for the sake of a true conclusion. What are you planning?
Well,
It's very simple. I will compete on behalf of Kisara. This should change your fate. Oh god. What? Nevertheless, it would be unfair to Legil to compete against me in battle. So, the winner will be the one to accurately count the number of cats in descent. What do you say? I don't know what to say. It may be fair, but... Huh. Is that so? I know what you're thinking, Lord Dolim. I don't have a single clue. Lord Dolim doesn't want to see you lose. That's why he's doing this on your behalf.
So then...
I'll leave that to your imagination. Dolim, you're not just enjoying yourself, are you? Fine, it doesn't matter who's against me, but I want to decide a winner with the battle. I want to see how far I can go with the power I've acquired, and if it's good enough to fight you.
Agreed.
Understood. That's how you want? Or if that's what you want, then by all means, that is how we should do it. It's supposed to be my fight. Now I'll just have to watch, I guess. Just so we're clear, no matter who's doing the fighting, it still counts. It will still count as a win or a loss for you, Kisara. Dolim, please make sure you win this for me. Leave it to me. I won't lose. Wonder if he'll be okay. Come watch with me, Zari. I'll wait here, so please take your time to get ready. I want to fight you at your full strength. Oh god. Uh-oh. I guess we can try this now.
So it won't be just Kisara and Legil? Dohalim's joining too?
Things have gotten strange, but I doubt I have much choice than to rely on you.
Worry not, Kisara. Just relax and leave this to me.
Right. Just don't let your guard down, okay?
Are you all set? Let's do it. I'm fully prepared. Let us begin. Hope you're ready. Here I come. Okay, it is just me.
Be difficult to predict. No further.
It's just still lame. Okay, good to know.
Tectonic vision.
Was that enough? Okay, cool. Darn it. I was no match for you. As expected of a former lord, your strength is something else.
You did well.
Your moves were quite impressive as well. It must have taken extraordinary effort to reach that level. That means the final victory is mine. Though it's hardly a satisfying feeling. Right. 60 wins and 61 losses. I lose. I was so close. After all that effort too. Zara, I need comfort and consolation. Wait, Zara. The one who wins your affection is the true victor. Now, come to me, Zara. Behold, I even have delectable delicacies.
What?
What? She won't even look in my direction.
Nice one!
Zara came to me, which means I win the battle of who she likes more, right? No. Dolim's loss is your loss, Kisara. That means we end with 61 wins and 61 losses. It's a tie.
Dohalim?
Sorry.
I apologize. I must have been blinded by conceit. Lord Dolim, it was a good fight to the end. Next time I'd like to compete against yourself, not on Kisara's behalf.
Okay.
I love a challenge. I'm always prepared to face you as your worthy rival.
What?
Her what? Hold it right there. I am Legil's most worthy rival. No one else could ever.
Okay.
Our rivalry has already been settled. Starting today, Lord Dolim is my new rival. Rivalry ended with Kisara. Dolim is my new rival. Intriguing. Let's make our next competition one of heat endurance. When that happens, I will join as well. I'm not giving up my position as your rival.
Defeated by Legil once again.
Legil's performance was very impressive. Who could have anticipated she'd have even stronger armor than before?
I'll need to make a note to train more for future bouts.
I think getting closer with Zari would be faster than training.
Alright. There was something, I think, in like Adden Lake. No, like Fully Hills. I'll grab this old lady again.
Hey!
Giselle, it's been a while. Well, look who it is. Thank you for helping me out that one time.
Good.
It's good to see you're doing well, Denheim's mother. And it looks like they're still with you as well.
Who?
I know they're good friends. Glad to say they haven't changed.
Who?
The owls are suddenly shaking their bodies.
Is this?
Look, the feathers are fluttering. Beautiful. Is this for me? Oh my. Maybe he's thanking you for finding them before. Lately he's been collecting his own shed feathers and giving them to me too.
Oh.
The owls must be grateful for how you're taking good care of them, Giselle. Yes, they're precious feathers that these sweeties gave me, you know. So I'm actually thinking of making a picture book with them. It'd be interesting if the owls appeared in the book had real feathers on them, don't you think?
Okay.
Indeed, that would make a quaint book. I know, right? I want to make myself useful to everyone too. ES has exchanges with other countries, but we can't afford to make the kind of goods that other countries want to import. So, I was thinking if we could make some kind of specialty product, we could promote the distribution of goods.
Okay.
If so, you'll be needing more materials than just feathers to make a picture book, wouldn't you? Right. For example, materials for binding the book and decorating the cover. If we're aiming to make the book scarce, we should probably make them out of materials taken from Zoogles, but that won't be easy.
Well,
I knew it was an amateur's idea, but I want to do whatever I can for my son. Let's take care of this. Well, there's no need to be so pessimistic. Let's try gathering the necessary materials first. Are you sure? It was just a random idea. If you want to do it, then you should. I'd love to read that picture book too. Thank you so much. I've already looked into what I'd be needing. Hopefully I already have it.
Their feathers really are pretty, aren't they?
Rinwell, I believe I mentioned this before, but I have heard that pillows made from owl feathers are by far the most comfortable. Using the feathers we gathered to make a picture book is fine, of course. But pillows are also...
No way!
Okay.
make it quick!
I don't know.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Okay. He took those Zoogles out for me. Thanks a bunch. I can deliver those resources no problem. And talk about a tough job. Not that I'll ever see any thanks for my hard work. True. I'm sure they'll just take it for granted no matter how giving you are. So, what are you working yourself towards? Maybe you should think a little more about that. I guess that's how it is. I'm just doing all I can to make sure Custodians can live in peace. Jeez, if only there was someone out there who could offer a word of thanks for all my efforts. Yep, that sounds rough. Well, we'll be off then. Huh? Oh, thank you so much. You guys be careful out there, too. Oh, right. I have something to say before we part.
Thanks!
Yeah, my gratitude for everything you do for Ciclodia. Keep up the good work.
Very nice.
Oh, right, of course. I will. That's why I joined the Silver Swords after all. Clearly you're nicer than me, Renwell. You think? I wouldn't say so. Well, let's just say we're both nice and leave it at that. We've both fallen victim to the influence of Elfin's kindness, I suppose. Alright.
It's great to be able to help others through your own hard work.
It is. It may seem easy, but it can actually be quite difficult.
Aw, man, you guys are talking about me, right?
Of course not. Just keep your mouth shut, okay?
Jeez, you never have a kind word for me.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. I think it all comes down to your perception. Kindness comes in many forms.
Alright. It's the same weird fucking wars. It actually looks weirder. Now that it's no longer perpetually nighttime. So now I can very clearly see it's a very awkwardly defined muscles.